All right, Edgar Allan Poe's Tales of Terror. This is an illustrated version of his poems and stories. It's you got all sorts of different illustrators, and it's a good bunch of stories. Uh, this is volume one. Obviously, you got Telltale Heart here, and it really helps to visualize the stories and bring them to life. Different. It's got different styles in each story. I don't know if some of the stories have been edited but it may be. And this is the Pit and the Pendulum right here, which is one of his probably most famous ones. That guy's just kind of like been punished for something, prisoner, and then he kind of finds himself under a pendulum, and yeah, it's good. I always think of the Vincent Price movie, but these things are great because they really, if you ever struggle with classic stories, you get a great visual to kind of direct you to where the story's going. This one, the Raven here, that had a really weird style to it, a really kind of a designy style. The Black Cat here, it's one of the stories I most recently discovered, where he tries to kill this cat. This cat annoys him, but he's unbelievably cruel to the cat, and yeah, it's just not. It's a brutal story, and the cat ends up. He hangs the cat, obviously, and his cruelty. It kind of infects him, and he ends up killing his wife or whatever while he's chasing after the cat. Yeah, it's a dark story. All the stories are dark, but this is one of the darker ones, I thought, just because of how evil this guy is and cruel, and but it's illustrated good. Like, that's a great look on the guy's face there. Again, a lot of Poe stories have to do with people getting buried under blocks of stone. This one here had to do with he meets this woman, and then she's some kind of weird apparition. And I'll have to read that. This one's a classic. And this is the one where the cask of I'm not even gonna try to say that name right now, but where the guy gets buried alive before he knows it. He's being buried alive under stone, and by this guy who's just kind of nuts. And House of the Fall of Usher is a little bit more complex of a story, but still pretty neat. It's got more of a cartoony style to it in this. It has to do with insanity. A guy losing his mind, and his long lost love here kind of comes back to haunt him. The bells. I'm trying to remember what this one. This was like. I'm trying to remember how the story went. Kind of like the anticipation of things that happen in life, the bad things, and just has to do with the oncoming passage of dreadful things, I guess. I'm trying to remember if there's any good things in the story that it refers to. Probably not. So, yeah, again, very cartoony, very exaggerated style here. And, see, the bells, a funeral, someone passing away, But there's probably a little bit more to it. I gotta kind of remember. Premature burial. I think this is one of the last ones. Has to do with him being buried early. So thanks for watching. That's my little review of Poe Illustrated.